Giga is a bodybuilder with an amazing body. He went for a walk on the beach while the camera was recording him, and literally everyone could be seen circling his neck around him. Another proof that a good physique does not go unnoticed.
I was an ordinary boy until I broke the rules, my life destroyed.
In this video, the women simply do not hide from seeing the great body of this bodybuilder, who steals the gaze of both women and men.
Can I take my mind will break? Will it break? Can I take?
Brandon Harding decided to make a joke in a shopping center, taking off his shirt and simply showing off his great physique. When the camera captures the reaction of the woman, some of whom are sneaky and others who simply cannot believe their eyes. The same situation occurs here. Connor Murphy began to record himself walking in public in Times Square, and everyone saw his great physique. Even a man covered his wife's eyes so she wouldn't see him.
Fly away. It's the first time of today. To dream.
Phil Heath starts working out at a bodybuilding expo, and everyone is amazed at how easily he works out. For this reason, everyone takes the camera out of him and begins to record.
A shot, only one of me to shield you all from the enemy. You're a superhero. You're a superhero.
Imagine that casually, like every day, you are going to travel on a subway, and suddenly you meet a bodybuilder like Kai Green, posing with an incredible physique. People automatically started filming him, admiring his poses.
Can I be your superhero? Superhero.
Literally every woman's dream. When Jeff Sage and his entire team came out in droves to pose on the streets and in shopping malls, the reaction of the women was as expected. They were all impressed and couldn't hide it.
Today. To dream, believe. You are the strength, you're all I need.
When Ulysses Jr. started to take a walk on his trip to China, well, the reaction of people says it all. Many people began to see him, since he has amazing abs, and those citizens were just as amazed.
You're a superhero. You're a superhero.
You have a week before competing, and therefore you gain an incomparable physique. What do you decide to do? Well, this Rolly Winkler decided to do in 2010, walking in public around the city. Many happy people began to ask for photos. Admit it, you guys would do the same. All of us, like this child, would be totally amazed if we had Arnold Schwarzenegger himself doing exercises on the beach in front of us. The boy's face says it all. This recording was taken in 1977. This bodybuilder was in Thailand when many girls were impressed with his exercised body, and they even started hugging him with excitement and touching his muscles. He was not bothered by the situation at all. here is the great Arnold Schwarzenegger on the day he won his 5th Mr. Olympia award, and the public cannot believe the level of perfection this master achieved. Quite a legend. We see Fabio Giga again going to a mall when everyone couldn't help but see him, and the children were impressed with this bodybuilder. A great inspiration for them. This Brazilian bodybuilder is a terror for husbands because when he walks in a shopping center, women do not take their eyes off his body, and husbands realize this. Moments later, the camera captures the look of a woman who was not expecting this situation and was impressed, and another woman with her boyfriend next to her who could not take her eyes off this bodybuilder. Girls always die seeing a physique like Jeff said. Several of them on Omegle can't hide their admiration for him. Even a guy literally falls for such a physique. While Arnold Schwarzenegger, the #1, is doing biceps repetitions, the camera can catch someone who turns out to be another great bodybuilder, competitor of Mr. Olympia. You can see the admiration on his eyes. Once again, we see Connor Murphy walking through the streets of New York while everyone observes his physique. Even an entire bus begins to admire that scene. You are in the gym trying to exercise, and suddenly a person begins to exercise his pecs, lifting 200 kilograms. Without a doubt, he, like any other person, would be watching this epic scene. Moments later, Phil Heath himself is signing autographs, and two women are totally shocked looking at his incredible physique. You can see in the last girl the admiration in her eyes. As Arnold performs calisthenics and other exercises on America's beaches, people there can't help but see his tremendous physique, one of the most unique in the world. When Rolly Winkler was walking in the capital of Italy, everyone came up to him asking for a photo, and he was impressive at 300+ pounds and his huge muscular arms. Two men are posing in front of the camera, and one is wearing a black t-shirt, so he looks like a beginner. But when he takes off that t-shirt, you can see very developed abs. His friend is speechless. Here, you can see Andre Deo posing in 2017, 2 weeks before his competition, and you can tell this as his physique is in excellent condition. Many people, when they walk near him, take a look at him.
If
This guy in the gym began to perform very complex movements, while behind him there was a man who stopped what he was doing to watch him. Shortly after this, he asked him for some other advice. Don't you think? All for today's video. Subscribe to our channel. We'll be back with more. Stay connected.